You're right there guys, what's going on? And welcome to an awesome video today. What was released? Middle repeatable icon SBC that we predicted, as well as Iron Robben, end of an era or premium SBC. We were only speaking about him the other day, being one of my favorite cards ever on Ultimate Team. That was FIFA 10. So we've got him into a team, as well as a mixture of 3 icon SBCs to go and take a look at. So hopefully you do enjoy this one. Please do leave a like, and if you are needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2.com, use the code Fuji on that side to get a discount on every single order. Links will be found in the description, and here we go. So we're going to be diving straight in. 2 of them I got ready on stream yesterday. The third one is going to be live in today's video, so you'll have my reaction. But a lot of people have been asking, yo Fuji, do you think it's a good idea if I sell a couple of players from my starting 11 or use all my untradables towards this? Hold on a minute. If you're planning to do a Prime Icon Moments SBC in the near future, you're going to have to meet that icon requirement anyway that it asks for. So if you weren't someone that did the base icon SBC and you just don't have an icon at the club, maybe it's worthwhile. But if you're selling stuff out of your starting 11, getting rid of all your untradables, I don't know if it's worth it. Is it fun though? It is fun. Not when you pack Lampard though. Out of the first one, English, I thought it was going to hit me with a Michael Owen, and that would have been even worse. Some people were getting like Ferdinand, which is playable. There are a lot of playable middle icons, and there are a lot of bad ones. But Lampard out of the first one. Out of the second though, that's worthwhile. Ronaldinho, Brazilian, that is the flag you want to see. Brazilian, French, or Dutch. Oh my. 91 Ronaldinho, which is perfect because I received the base one on the RTG and I didn't really like him because he was lacking that pace, just really the Ronaldinho feel. The Prime one that I've been using for a while on the main account, he was insane. Now the middle one, is he good enough? So now I've got opinions on all 3. I've never used the Moments card though. So hopefully I can break that down for you, as well as getting into some gameplay with Iron Robben. But before we do that, we need to go for round 3. What are we going to get, boys? And some of the players I submitted, I cleared out the club just a little bit, stuck in, I think it was flashback Rooney, flashback Casillas, and flashback Dimitri Payet. I never use the cards anymore. They were a waste, you know. Even for content, no one really cared about those players, and for myself, yeah, it was a waste because I don't really get any use out of them. So they've been submitted. Everything else I had as untradables, or I had to buy a few players off the market. I think in coins this cost me around 100k, so I'm taking that, you know. If we can get a really good playable icon right now, that's awesome. Are you boys ready? Let's go and open them up. So let me know in the comment section how many of you guys have fallen into the trap. Like right now, it's being set. Are we gonna get away with it and hit someone that is very much playable, or are you gonna receive a middle Yashin, a Zanetti, you know, one of those icons that is just devastating and you just don't want it to be you. But if you go in expecting something massive, you're not getting it. Trust me. Anyway, we've got 2 player packs to start things off. This is the teaser, you know, warming ourselves up for that big middle icon. Well, big, I don't know about big. What are we expecting though? We've had Lampard being terrible. I can't remember my base icons actually on the main account. Did I do many? I mean, maybe I've done like 1 or 2 and then submitted them into the George Best SBC. And that's another one. There were so many icons that I did on this account that was just a waste of coins. I don't really get much use out of George Best. I think if he comes out soon as a Prime Icon Moments, I'll stick him in an upgrade. But then judging off all of the other ones, is costing you a crap ton of coins. So I don't know if that's worthwhile. I may as well just submit him towards something. Anyway, we're getting closer and closer. One more 2-player pack, and then it's the big one. Middle Icon SBC. If I do hit a hullet, it's gonna feel great, because then I don't have to worry on this account ever again. And I know some people were saying, yo Fuji, why don't you do one on the RTG? I can't afford it, man. If I do one of these, then say goodbye to Ronaldinho, because I've already got 3 icons, but by the way, I have 3 icons over there, and I'm thinking I'm going to submit 1 into a 100k pack soon, because it's not going to ask for 3 for Ronaldinho if it's only asked for 1 for Henry. You get me? Right. That's something that we're going to have to speak about in the next episode. Anyway, the time has come. Middle icon player. Dutch flag. And maybe another Brazilian. Oh no! Why haven't it given me Ronaldinho again? I can submit him towards something. Here we go, boys. French, Dutch, Brazilian. Here we go. Come on. Another French. No, I'm calling French. Yo, French Vieira. French. Brazilian again. Oh dear. Oh, that's not bad though. No, I like that. I like that. Roberto Carlos. Yes, even though right now I'm using a 3 at the back formation, I'm going to take that, you know. I've always wanted to use him on the game, but never do you ever want to go and pay like 600, 700,000 on a left back. But Roberto Carlos, the prime version in the draft, was surprisingly good. And I know he's got a prime moments and obviously a prime, but this one might be great. Roberto Carlos, Brazilian, oh my goodness me. Brazilian again. Yo, that, I like that. So I've got Ronaldinho, Roberto Carlos, and then ignore Lampard. 2-star weak foot is pretty poor though. The stamina is good, the strength, the aggression, the stand tackle, interceptions is amazing. The jumping 83 with him being 5'6". Yeah, we'll have to test it out, and that's something that I will do. The pace is great. Look at the long shot power, passing stats, dribbling even. You know, actually his dribbling stat is quite low, but the ball control, reactions, balance, I think he looks good. And for the price, I paid like 100,000 coins and used some untradables. Welcome to the club, Roberto Carlos. I'm actually quite happy with that. It could have been a lot worse. Could have received a keeper, an awful centre back, you know. You got to take what you're given. Roberto Carlos. Welcome to the club. So I welcome you to the team that I was using last night, and it is creative. It switches into a 4-2-3-1 formation. So Kyle Walker goes right back, Alaba goes left back, and I know some of you were recommending to play him as the CDM instead of Marcelo, but Marcelo in the midfield, he just feels great to carry the ball, and as a CDM, it does work. And then alongside him, I had Modric. Like, really, I would have preferred to get Kante into the team, so I would have had that out-and-out CDM, and then it would have given the license to either Modric or Marcelo to push on, but it was still working. Ronaldinho, though, was being played as the middle cam, and he didn't get any goals in 5 games. Well, actually, sorry, I only played 4 games, or was it 5 games? I think one of them my opponent rage quit, like, early on. But looking at what he's going to offer, instead of the base icon Ronaldinho, the pace, and that's really the difference. Like, his shooting stats are fantastic, the passing is there, the dribbling, the physical, like the jumping's great, stamina is fine because he has a high to low work rate. It's just whether or not he feels like that real Ronaldinho when he's on the board. He starts dropping his shoulder, getting the boost of acceleration after step overs and body feints. Have I got a good opinion on him? Yes, I do, and we'll go into that in a second. But it's all about this man right here, Arjen Robben, and I must admit, last night, I was forcing him into the play. I was having so much fun and enjoyment with the card. 6 goals, and you're going to be seeing some absolute bangers. 2-star weak foot, yes. Does it kill the card though? I'll explain that in a second. 4-star skills, but these in-game stats. The shooting reminds me of a prime Eusebio when he's on that left foot. My God, is it dangerous. Acceleration, insane. Passing, great. Dribbling, yes please. And 86 strength, like that is a massive upgrade. And the stamina as well, surprisingly, I was playing him as a right attacking mid. He's got high to low work rate, so it may be helping him. And in my in-game tactics and instructions, I haven't told my wingers really to come back on the defense. I don't really use a high press unless I want to get back into the game. So I'm on pretty much balanced tactics. And he was able to last all through the 90 minutes. Which is weird though, because he only has 82 stamina, and I was carrying him out of position. I was really just trying to go for those Robben-esque goals, and you're going to be seeing a number of them in a second. But this Robben card, man, 800,000 coins is pricey, but with the way he played for me, am I interested in unlocking him? We've got to go and find out. So we're going to break down Robben, Ronaldinho, and by the way, can I just say, this bench, I can't think of a better bench. Hazard, Legend Del Piero, you know, De Rossi, Kante, the Newcastle men. It's beautiful. Let me know your favourite bench, and let's get in some clips. We've scored some good goals. So I want to ask you boys, why are you playing this game? Is it because of enjoyment, or is it because you're just addicted to the game, and every single FIFA that comes out, you're just playing for the win now, and you've been sucked into that competitive scene? Well, I tell you this. If you are someone that is playing for fun, this Robben card should be high priority for you to bring in. Outstanding left foot. If you are a fan of that prime Eusebio and you've been playing with him in the draft and you think, Christ, I want someone like that can score consistently, Robben's your man. Get him on that left foot, he can finesse it, he can shoot across goal, he has that power strike, and then not to mention the way he feels to carry it. Acceleration is insane. The strength that he holds as well, like bumping into people. You know how I go on about Hazard being weirdly strong? Well, now Robben actually has that strength, so it's going to help playmaking in the final third because he's going to get lucky. But then dribbling, he has his own animation. He sticks out his arms like a little T-Rex and he drops past a couple of players and he pings a finesse shot and it finds the back of the net. And these goals weren't just good, they're outstanding. How he's dropping past players, and he was just so fun, man. His price though, 800,000, it is pricey, but you get packs back like a 50k, 100k. I might do him on this account just because of the amount of enjoyment that I had. Now, if that's something that you feel like it's going to suit you, then I would go for it, man. And I hope that you do enjoy these clips. So I don't really have anything bad to say about Robben, unless you are someone that isn't confident with skilling or dribbling or shifting the ball on his preferred foot and you're relying to just take shots with his right. You're obviously not going to get on with the card as much. But if you believe you're good with the ball, you can drop past plays, you know how to get the acceleration boost and stuff, and you just want to have someone that feels great and can finish, then go for Robben, man. Just ignore that weak foot. This is the problem. We're so set on like getting those well-rounded players for the weekend league and playing at a competitive level, and we forget what this game is all about. Robben, love you. He's so good. Ronaldinho, however, how did he play? Now, when I picked up the ball with Dino, sometimes he can get that acceleration, but he just doesn't have that real burst like the Prime. And once again, it's like, why would I want to go to a worse version of Ronaldinho after having experienced what he's all about? And he isn't really anywhere near the level of the Prime, and it's sad. If you're comparing him to the base icon though, it's a big upgrade. You've got pace, his finishing is going to be just as good, even though I didn't get goals with him. I wasn't even focusing it on Ronaldinho, it's all about Robben. But his playmaking was fine, his stamina was decent. It's not quite there though, and that's why if you want the full effect of a Ronaldinho, you need to go for the Prime or the Prime Icon moments when it comes out. Just don't really bother with the 91. Although it is still a very good cam, and if you've never used the other versions, you're gonna love him and he will turn up for you. And if you play him in a worse team, then of course he's gonna be your star man. But that one just, it's not as good as the Prime, nowhere near actually. But there we go, boys. Hopefully this video has helped you out. Robben, star man. Glad you've watched the video, and hopefully you've enjoyed the goals. Thank you very much. Leave a like and I will see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.